Natalie Perez, and I have a Skype interview with one of the members of Murder FM on January 24th, 2015. Can you introduce yourself, say who you are, and what do you do in the band?
I am Norman Matthew, singer and guitarist of Murder FM, and the second cutest member. Actually, I'm probably like the 4th out of 4, but it's all good.
Let's get us started by filling in as to what the band has been up to over the past year up until this point.
Man, we have been killing it thanks to our awesome fans. And I know that sounds super cliche, but like we have a crazy cult following, very similar to like him. You know what I mean? So the band has been doing really well. We did the Rob Zombie tour, Fozzy with WWE wrestler Chris Jericho, which was super amazing. Avatar tour, Lacuna Coil, Pretty Reckless, Five Finger Death Punch. I mean, the year was just crazy for us, and now we're getting ready to do. Our record comes out in April, which I'm excited about. We announced the signing of our deal sometime next week. I'm not quite sure yet. Yeah, so it's been awesome.
Great.
I mean, it's just like tour, you know, no record, the one single, We the Evil, you know, and it was, I mean, thanks to people like you, Revolver magazine, it just kind of took off, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
which is awesome. Which is really great. We couldn't have started it all without you, so I appreciate you.
No problem. You are currently at NAMM's 7th year. For those who aren't familiar with that event, can you explain it a little bit?
Yeah, the NAMM convention is a huge industry trade show, usually filled with lots of music companies, like trying to, like retailers buying stuff from big companies like Gibson, Fender, Cakewalk, Gibson's Our People, and Blackstar Amps. Woo! It's an industry-only kind of thing, but there's always a lot of people here that get in through friends, family, workers, retailers, and, you know, the artists treat them right. You know, there's a lot of autograph signings. I got to do a thing with Tommy from Kiss today, which held me up for being late. Sorry about that. But that was pretty awesome. And it's just a big convention, you know, and it's across the world. So there's people from everywhere in the music industry all over the world, and it's pretty much everyone's yearly excuse to party. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. So for those who don't know, it is a convention, but it's not the nerdy comic book kind. It's a music-based one.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, it's definitely, and it's good times. You know, I get to see a lot of people that I don't normally get to see. You know, because they're just always behind emails, behind a desk. We're on tour. All the people that have supported us, the companies have supported us. So it's really cool.
Have you been to this convention before? If you have, does it, you know, differ year after year, or is it the same thing, pretty much?
Yeah, you know, it's probably my 5th year being here, maybe. The first year that I got to come, I brought my little brother with me too, which was cool. And it was sensory overload because it was just like we wanted to see all the musical equipment. Oh, sorry about that. Are you still there? Okay. Yeah. We wanted to see all the musical equipment. Mm-hmm. We wanted to, we were in bands. I mean, we still are in bands, obviously. Mm-hmm. But we wanted to get to all the autograph signings. We wanted to try and meet people. We wanted to get the hookup, you know, and it was like, man, just too much for like 3-4 days. Now it's kind of cool because we're just hanging back. You know, we got our interviews to do, our own little personal appearances. We have, I was telling a magazine earlier, we have our own career kind of now, which is really cool, you know? Mm-hmm. And it's nice to just kind of walk the halls, out, hey, how you doing? Hey, what's going on? You know, it's really nice. I mean, I've been stopped every day since I've been here. You know what I mean? They're like, Murder FM, dude, what's up? I was looking funny over there a second ago because there was 2 girls like trying to take pictures while I'm sitting here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just cool stuff, and it's great to see how much things can change in the course of a couple years. You know what I mean? Our band is very much a Cinderella story.
Yeah. Why did you want to, you know, come back to NAMM this year?
This year we kind of had to. I would have come anyways, but this year it was very business, very much getting ready for the new record, pumping Murder FM, getting everyone within the industry excited about it, and just kind of doing that thing, you know, really planting our foot and showing that the band has kind of done our thing and we're off and running now.
Great.
And plus it's California, you know. You know, you gotta come out. You gotta come out and see your friends. You gotta come and see the industry.
what is it that you're looking for while you're out at this convention? Just to, promote yourself, or are you looking for certain equipment, or,
Well, again, this year has been a lot of press, a lot of build-up, a lot of getting the band ready for 2015 and our release cycle. But I was able to check some things out in between our break. I was able to see some of the new stuff like Black Star amps that we're going to be using, the new Gibson models that are coming out, the new Cakewalk recording software that endorses us and that we use on the road. We use it live. We use it in my studio at the Sound Foundation with my partner, CJ Pierce from Drowning Pool. You know what I mean? So we got a lot of cool things going on, and so I'm hoping that maybe I can run into Nikki Sixx again. That'd be kind of cool because he's always here. And I ran into your boy Ronnie earlier from Escape the Fate. Cool, if he wasn't so frantic and in a rush everywhere, I would have been like, hey, get on Skype with me, man. But I did think of you.
Yeah, I still got to hit up that guy, but trying to, through it
right?
the back way, it's hard.
yeah, and he's so weird because even when he was here, like I said, he's real, just like, he's sweating and he's running through people and he's just kind of weird and it's not really one of those dudes you can hold down for too long, you know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. You said that, you ran into him. Who else have you run into? Because, of course, it's a music convention. You're probably going to see a lot of big names, up-and-comers. Who have you ran into that you
right. I've run into my friends from England and the Defiled. Walked by Stevie Wonder. That was kind of cool. You know what I mean? He didn't see me, though. Get it? He didn't see me? No. Bono from U2. That was kind of crazy. Obviously, the Kiss thing was cool. Dudes from Megadeth. You know what I mean? And it's so weird. You're just like, you're walking by in the hall, like going to the bathroom or something, and you're like, oh, excuse me, Dave Mustaine. You know what I mean? Can I use the sink too, bro? So it's really cool. And at this level, they like look at your name tag, you know what I mean? They see that it says like Gibson artist, and it's kind of cool because they take you a little bit more for real. And they're your idols, you know what I mean? Like, these are people that I grew up on, I'm like, dude, Rust in Peace, Holy Wars, And so it's very, very cool for him to, like, just acknowledge me and be like, oh, yeah, man, I've heard of your band. Great stuff, good buzz. And I'm sitting there going, cool.
For those who may want to attend this convention, how do they, get involved and be able to do that? Because I know it's not free to the public, right?
No, it isn't.
Okay.
You pretty much got to be a baller. I'm just kidding. You got to know somebody in the industry or have an industry invitation, or maybe you're coming to do interviews, which you should be doing next year. You should be up in this. I'll hook you up myself. For always supporting us, I'll make sure you get hooked up. And I'll make sure you get with your boy Ronnie. I promise.
All right. So yeah, for you out there, thinking that you could attend this convention, it is not free to the public. Sorry to say, so just letting everyone know.
But you know what? You can like hang out in the corner. And I don't mean it like that, actually. Not like a hooker stand on the corner. Come by. It's right by Disneyland. You know what I mean? Just come like you're coming to Disneyland, and then come check everything out. You know what I mean? You'll see, everyone driving themselves here. You see, like I said, someone roll up in a car, and you're just like, that's crazy. They're real people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
It's really cool, and that's what I dig about it, because it's an industry trade show, and it's just all industry people, from publications to retailers to bookers to promoters to just everything. You know what I mean? Again, like I said, there's a sense of like we're all in the same industry, we're all professionals, so it's cool, So you have that moment of like, even though you're starstruck, you can stop for a second, just kind of like I told Tommy from Kiss. Was I came out, I was wearing one of the new Kiss tour T-shirts, and Bruce Kulick happened to be at Gibson with me, and he goes, "Oh, that's cute," So I got to like talk to him and just bro down with him, and that was really cool,
Yeah.
Got to see George Lynch. I don't know if you're a fan of George Lynch. You know what I mean? Back from the days of Dawkins.
Yeah,
metal.
Yeah, I've heard of it.
But I was like, what? George Lynch?
Great. Going back to Murder FM, what does the future have in store for you guys for this year?
We released our new record in April. The next single is going to be Lethal Lovers, which is this is gonna sound really cliche too, as always, but it's one of our favorite. It's one of my favorite singles. You know what I mean? It's one of the favorite, best stuff I think I've written in a long time. You know, because we'll have maybe 5 or 6 good ones, and in between those 5 or 6, I get one really good one. But that comes out in April, so you'll start hearing about that here pretty soon. We'll shoot the video for that. We're repackaging some of the stuff that we have done before for people that haven't, you know, been familiar with the band before. So we'll kind of like add that on as like bonus content to the release. Bo Hill produced it. He produced like Alice Cooper. God, everybody founded Interscope Records. Did rap. Just a lot of big stuff. Eric Clapton. You know what I mean? He's just a big producer, big arena rock producer. Sold 50 million records. So I think if, you know, he can sell 50 million records, he can tell me what to do in the studio.
Great. Any plans for touring or shows, or not yet?
Oh, yeah. Our drummer, Shakes, is actually the drummer for Wednesday 13. So he'll be out with him randomly, till about March. Which is perfect for us because we're finishing up the record. We start the promo. So he'll finish the Wednesday 13 tour, and then bam, we're out for the rest of the time. We steal him. I had to tell Wednesday, sorry, buddy, he's ours now.
You guys should go out with Wednesday. That'd be a cool tour.
What's that?
You should go out with Wednesday 13 on tour.
We have before.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, we have before. And that's actually how we met our drummer. You know what I mean? He just kind of fell in love with the band. We stole him, you know what I mean? And Wednesday doesn't tour quite as much, you know? He'll do a new record. He'll do maybe 1 or 2 runs, go overseas, then it's like he gets ready for a new record, you know? Which is cool. And he's what I think is really cool about him, he's very supportive of the band. Like, he knows Shakes is going to run the long run with us, and he's very, very open about it, which is really, really cool. You know what I mean? So we can share our drummer.
Great. And lastly, is there anything else you want to say or add or promote that you want to throw out there?
I definitely want to do the cliche fan shout out because again, man, we would not be anywhere. Like, we have put $0 marketing dollars, right here, see that zero, into trying to make this band happen. Like, anywhere we've been on the map has really been because of our fans finding us in every nook and cranny of the internet, in every spot, every live show, every, 20 people attended show, 30 people attended show, to now, we're packing places on our own. And that's really on the word of mouth. So you should feel very proud, if you're a fan of our band, that you built us. You really, really did. You know what I mean? So take pride when you see the band start taking off and be like, you know what? Murder FM would be nowhere without us. Because it really is true. Sounds cliche, but it is for us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.